Hi, I'm Jan Roberts, a leadership consultant, speaker, coach, and values-based leadership specialist. I help people just like you to grow spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally. And if you're ready to stop going through life and start growing through life, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to delve into the value of mindfulness. So let's just get into it. But hold on, before we start, make sure that you subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss another episode on intentional living, self-leadership, values-based leadership, and purposeful growth. So let's get going. And as I said, today we start on the value of mindfulness. If you haven't seen the last ones I've already posted, these values are all ones that I've written because as values-based leadership specialists, we have been inspired by 48 values in a system that actually transforms lives around the world. And I actually wrote another 22. And those values in a different form are also going to be in my book that I'm completing just now, The Power of Values. So here we go on about the value of mindfulness. And there's a quote by Sonia Ricotti, which says, "Surrender what is, let go of what was, have faith in what will be." Now, mindfulness actually refers to the practice of being present and fully engaged in the moment without judgment. It is often used as a tool for stress reduction, emotional regulation, and overall well-being, something that's so important, even more so today. The value of mindfulness lies in ability to help individuals become more aware of their thoughts, feelings, and bodily sensations, which can promote a greater sense of control over your emotional state and lead to improved mental and physical health. Additionally, mindfulness can improve focus, concentration, and decision making. So it's very powerful. Yet very few of us devote ourselves to living mindfully, meeting each moment of life as it presents itself with full awareness, letting go of our judgments. Instead, we do things automatically without ever noticing what we're doing. Now, if I asked you what you had for lunch yesterday, what stood out and tingled your taste buds, which part did you enjoy most, would you be able to tell me? Now, many of you probably could not even remember if you had lunch yesterday, never mind what you ate. Mindfulness indeed. So we are always ready to judge ourselves and others. We regularly do 2, 3, maybe even more things at once. And we frequently get so caught up in our thoughts and feelings about the past or future that we're lost in them, disconnecting from what is happening right now, in the present, right in front of us. And of course, with everything that's happening around the world, it is so easy to just get caught up. But let's be mindful about what we have right now. I talked about gratitude as well. Let's be grateful for all we have right now. There is things that we cannot control, we cannot do anything about, but we can certainly work on ourselves. And being mindful is one of them. See, there are lots of rewards for living in a way where everything goes fast. We can get lots done quickly, think of ourselves as efficient and be seen by the world as productive and smart. But in fact, people sometimes make fun of each other by saying, "What's wrong with you? Can't you do two things at once?" But at what price? Now, we also live without awareness because sometimes living with full awareness is very painful. We avoid painful thoughts, feelings, and situations when we are afraid, angry, ashamed, or sad because we're convinced that we can't do anything to change them. And we're also convinced that we can't stand to live with them. Now, mindfulness is awareness without judgment. I think that's the best way to describe it. See, and without judgment of life as it is, yourself as you are, and other people as they are in the here and now. See, via direct and immediate experiences, when you are mindful, you are awake to life on its terms, fully alive to each moment as it arrives, as it is, and as it ends. And of course, in order to build and maintain mindfulness requires specific skills that have to be practiced over and over again. I mean, it doesn't happen just by chance, like self-care I mentioned before. See, a mindful person embodies a a quiet strength that comes from deep awareness and compassionate presence. They approach themselves and others with non judgment, accepting thoughts, feelings, and experience as they are, without labeling them as good, bad, or indifferent. Now, instead of ruminating on the past or worrying about the future, they stay grounded in the present, fully engaged in the moment before them. This, this present focus is supported by a high level of self awareness. They are attuned to their inner world, thoughts, emotions, and physical sensations, and understand how these elements influence their behavior. Now, mindfulness in individuals is also marked by their compassion. And I mean, anybody who knows my wife, Dr. Arthur Moore Roberts, she is and lives compassion, and in fact is writing a book about the compassionate leader of influence. But these people treat themselves and others with gentleness and empathy, offering understanding rather than criticism. In moments of emotional intensity, they display remarkable self regulation, choosing thoughtful responses over impulsive reactions. I mean, I've talked about this before about the difference between reacting and responding. I mean, when you react, it happens because of outside influences from circumstances, the environment of other people. When you respond, it comes from within with some thought, as it said here. But in essence, a mindful person lives with intention, balance, and heart, bringing clarity and calm over what is now a fast paced world. See, mindfulness is a powerful practice that brings lasting benefits to your physical, mental, and emotional well being. And by cultivating present moment awareness, this helps reduce stress by calming the mind and relaxing the body, easing tension, lowering heart rate, and creating space for clarity. It actually deepens self awareness, allowing individuals to better understand their thoughts, emotions, and motivation, which creates self acceptance and inner peace. With this heightened awareness, decision making becomes more thoughtful and grounded as individuals are less reactive and more attuned to both internal clues and external circumstances. So they start responding. Mindfulness also creates a greater sense of control over one's thoughts and behaviors, strengthening confidence and self esteem. Over time, it nurtures a rich sense of connection, not just with oneself, but with others and the world, leading to an overall increase in life satisfaction and well being. So, developing mindfulness begins with simple yet intentional steps woven into everyday life. Start by practicing being fully present, bringing your attention to the here and now instead of dwelling on the past or anticipating the future. Both of those take up valuable time without any real return on investment of your time. And you know, coaching training learns us so much about to really listen intently and being in the here and the now. And in my coaching classes, I even let people experience that. But you also need to observe your thoughts and emotion with curiosity rather than judgment, allowing them to pass like clouds in the sky. Engage your senses by fully tuning into your taste for your food, the feel of your breath, or the sounds around you, anchoring yourself in the moment. Again, it's all in the moment. Reduce distractions wherever possible. Focus on one task at a time to enhance clarity and calm. Throughout your day, take brief mindfulness breaks to check in with yourself and reset your focus. Sometimes we're so stressed out and we keep going and we keep going and we keep going. But all you need is a few minutes to pull yourself out of the situation, away from the people, and find yourself a spot, even at work or at home, where you can just sit and relax and just let everything go for a bit. There used to be an advert that just twisted the top of your head off and went, shh, that kind of thing. But most importantly, approach yourself with kindness. See, when your mind inevitably wanders, gently guide it back with compassion. Mindfulness is isn't actually about perfection. It's about presence, awareness, and the quiet power of simply being. Practice mindfulness and enjoy every single moment. I hope that helped you in a way, and that if you feel that that is happening to you, that the stress around you in your life, and that you're always in full mode, that you learn these kind of things because they are so beneficial for your health and well-being. But I want to thank you for watching. And if you found this video valuable, give it actually a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe for more content to help you grow spiritually, mentally, physically, as well as emotionally. And hit the bell to get notifications so you'll never ever miss another episode, because it's values, it's leadership excellence. There is so many things in, and even when we do men empowerment discussions on LinkedIn, I post them here as well. But really, I would love to hear your thoughts. What stood out for you most today? Drop a comment below and let's start a conversation. And if you're serious about living a life of purpose and becoming a better leader, check out the links in the description for resources, coaching, and ways to connect. Remember, you have a choice. So choose to lead with purpose, live with intention, and never stop growing. Until the next time, keep showing up for your best life, because you matter. Thank you.